Hello, my dear apprentices of mathematics. Your coach, Mr. Mango, is back at the game. We are looking at Module 6, Lesson 15. Let's see. Let's read the instructions first. Circle the pairs of segments that are perpendicular. So we're going to look at the pair of segments that are perpendicular. And I think we need a little light. So let's wait for it to adjust. Okay, so there we are. So we're going to look. Here's a trick that you can use. If you have an index card or anything that has a right angle corner, you can use to identify the segments, the pair of segments that are perpendicular. If you look at this one, see how the corner fits right there? That means this is a 90-degree angle. That's how you know 90-degree angle. Okay? So that means we circle this one because this is a perpendicular line. If we look at this one right here, let's place it flat on the line. And now that one is not perpendicular. It's greater than 90 degrees. How about this one right here? Well, look, that's 90 degrees. So we're going to circle that one because the two lines connect with each other, making a 90-degree angle. That's what a perpendicular line is. How about this one? No, look, I'm placing it flat against one side and the other side goes inwards. That's less than 90 degrees. So it's not a perpendicular line. How about this one here? Look at it, looks like a post, a signpost. This is 90 degrees. So this is a perpendicular line. And we have two more. This one, let's see, does it fit exactly a 90-degree angle shape? Yes, it does. So this is a perpendicular line. That one, you can see it, but let's test it out. It should be 90-degree angle. So if I place my index card against one side, the other side should be 90, right? But it's not, it's more than 90. So we're not going to circle that one. Okay, that's part one. So the second task on this activity is they're asking us to, it says, in the space below, use your right and triangle templates to draw at least the three different sets of perpendicular lines. So here's what I did. I cut a shape, a square, and it has all the sides are the same. And what I'm going to do, I pre drew a line that goes right in from vertex to vertex. Why did I do that? Well, because that's going to help us draw our what do we call those lines? Our perpendicular lines. So let's do this. I'm going to use this right here, and I'm going to draw a line. Okay. If I use the other right angle, this is the right angle triangle, I can draw a line right here across, and that will be a perpendicular line. Can my perpendicular lines be drawn in this manner? And the answer is correct, because they make a 90-degree angle right here. So that is one. So this is has two segments. When they intersect right here, they make 90-degree angles, and we call those perpendicular lines. What about, let's see, let's try a new trick right here. What if we do this? Let me use my ruler here, and let's see if this trick works. Three sets of perpendicular lines. So what if I do, this is not very helpful. Okay, so let me see if I can have this. Okay, that's flattened right there against my ruler. Yes, you can see it clearly. So if I create a line here, and then I place this one next to it, notice that they're going to connect. They're not connected because my ruler is in the way. But if we're able to do that all the way, then this one we will draw this line right here. And when these two lines connect right here, those become perpendicular lines. And remember, these have to create a 90-degree angle. So let's check. Oh, this is not a right 90-degree angle, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to cross that out. I'm going to create another one. I think I'm going to use the same way, the same strategy that I used before. I'm going to draw a line first. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. I'm going to draw a line first, and then I'm going to use my 90 degree angle, and I'm going to set it right on top of the line and create that line, and that will be another two segments connecting. Can you make this line go across? That will be just fine. That will also continue to be a perpendicular line. So now we need one more set. Let me get one more color and demonstrate this for you one more time. So can I do it this way? Can I draw a vertical line and then place the same right angle shape triangle on top of it? And the answer is correct. You can do it that way too. So we have another set of perpendicular lines. Okay, let's move on to the next part of this lesson. And I'm going to upload these PDFs so you can work on them. So that's part of page 1. On our second page is going to be different instructions. It says, draw a segment perpendicular to each given segment. Show your thinking. So we have to draw another segment. A segment means a line, okay? Perpendicular to each of the given segments. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 given segments. Show your thinking by sketching triangles as needed. And I'm going to show you what that means. So let's see. So here's if you have an index card, again, you can do it with the index card. I'm going to use, for this particular, I'm going to place my right angle. This is my right angle, my 90-degree angle on top of it, and that's my first set of perpendicular lines. Now, what they want you to do is say, okay, so why is it, how can you show your thinking? Well, you can say that when you have a 90-degree angle, you can make a triangle, and that triangle it's here. Can you make another triangle on the opposite end? And the answer is, of course. Okay, so perpendicular lines make triangles. And this part right here is 90 degrees. So this will be 90 degrees. I think I need a different color. That will be 90 degrees. Okay. All right, so let's continue. Let's do the other one. So this is pretend this is my index card. Place the right angle inward. Can I do it at the end right here? Yes, of course I can do that too. Okay, so I'm going to create the line. And on this one, I think I'm going to extend it just to have some fun here. So notice that now I have a set of perpendicular lines. And remember, these things create types of triangles. Like this will be a triangle here from here to here. See, that will be a triangle. And remember, that will be a right triangle. Why? Because we have 90 degrees right here. What about on the opposite side? That will be also 90 degrees. Okay? And just because of the nature of this one, it has a cross. When you have that cross, each right angle is 90 degrees. And the total of the degrees for this shape will be 360, which if you flip them around, it will become a square. Okay, let's do one more here. Let me place my right angle right on top of the diagonal line, and that's going to be our set of perpendicular lines. And let's show the triangle by coloring it. And this is how I know this is a perpendicular line. Okay, it's a triangle that has a right angle. It must have a right angle. One more here, and there it is. So now we created four sets of perpendicular lines by using a right triangle tool. Now let's look at the bottom one. And the bottom one says, draw two different lines perpendicular to line E. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make it, it says to do um, two pairs, let me see, two different lines perpendicular to E. So this is E. So I'm going to do the same exact strategy. If you have also a square edge, something like looks like a triangle that has a 90-degree angle, you can do the same thing. So here is one, and for this one, I'm going to extend it. And there is my line making where the vertices, they meet, making a, what do we call that? A set of perpendicular lines. How about this one over here? Can I have them separated? Yes, you can do whatever you want. Just make sure they are perpendicular lines. That this segment is perpendicular. So segment A is perpendicular to segment E. Okay? And segment, let's call this E, is perpendicular to the lowercase e. All right? And again, if you pay attention, right in between, there is a 90-degree angle right here. If you connect from here to here, that's a triangle right here, all of this area. And that will be one triangle. Over here, you can create another one, and another one, and another one. So see, when you have perpendicular lines, they usually create triangles. My friends, watch the videos. Your coach is signing out because I think this lesson looks pretty simple but pretty interesting. I hope you learned today what are perpendicular lines and stretch your imagination. Get a white piece of paper and create some kind of art with perpendicular lines. That's just an idea for you to um, get rid of your boredom. Okay? Signing out, your coach, Mr. Manuel.